We've heard Vince McMahon be called a lot of things, but the grumpy Grandad certainly is not one of them. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And from one man to another, Becky Lynch has once again gave her opinion on the allegations against former WWE Chairman Vincent Kennedy McMahon. And it still sounds surreal saying former WWE Chairman. I just never really thought I would be saying that, but every time you say McMahon now, it's former chairman. He's no longer employed. WWE isn't his company anymore. Very strange. But anyway, Becky Lynch was on a podcast. It was the Sports Media with Richard DH podcast. So, not sure if this guy's German or not. Kind of sounds German to me. But again, she was on the podcast and she was asked about the allegations. And she gave an answer basically saying that McMahon is a grumpy Grandad. And we'll talk about her answer in a minute. But it's like, why do these wrestlers keep going on these podcasts and keep answering in the same way, essentially, about these McMahon allegations, right? I get it when they first happened and they were making the news and it was a talking point. But, I mean, now this case is ongoing. You know that Becky Lynch isn't going to come out and say anything. She's currently employed by WWE. She's going to be neutral. She isn't going to come out and, give us like groundbreaking news. So I don't know why they keep asking these wrestlers questions about Vince McMahon and the allegations like they're expecting something new, like they're expecting a different answer from what they got a few months ago. Doesn't make any sense to me, but this is what Becky Lynch had to say about it. She says, quote, "They're horrendous allegations. They are horrendous. And it's so hard to listen and reconcile with because you don't know that person. The person that I've experienced was like a granddad. At times, a very grumpy granddad, and the one that you're frustrated with, but the one that was so supportive of me and my family and of my career. Encouraging and understanding as well at times, and is also very responsible for one of the dreams that I have, and the fact that there is a WWE and then allowing me to live my dream for meeting my husband, for my whole family, everything that I have." And then you hear these allegations and it's hard to connect the two. In many ways, they just feel like two different people. So trying to see them as one person, I don't know. It's very hard. It's very difficult to reconcile. End of quote. So Becky Lynch here saying that Vince McMahon was like a granddad, a grumpy granddad. I know McMahon's always in such good shape. McMahon's always like so proud. And I'm not saying that granddads can't be, but I think when you think of granddads, you tend to think of someone that is getting older, someone that is like slowing down, someone that is like retired. And McMahon just never really gave me that vibe. I guess he's retiring now, technically, because he's been forced at the company. But I don't know, a granddad just isn't really the word I would use to describe McMahon. Maybe fucking, I don't know, crazy uncle or something like that, but not grumpy granddad. But again, it's just Becky Lynch pretty much giving the same answers she gave last time, saying how it's hard to comprehend he could do these things because the person that she knows is very different. And again, it's like when you see people that are currently employed by WWE, they are given answers like this, and then you get the people that are no longer employed by WWE, the likes of Ronda Rousey, and we can see clear differences in how they react and how they, they give their opinion here on these McMahon allegations. So, yeah, Becky Lynch, I just don't get the point. I mean, why not just shut these comments down or say beforehand in the interviews, I'm not going to be answering anything McMahon allegation related. To me, that would be the smart thing to do. That would be the best thing to do, because at this point, I mean, we're just repeating the same shit. You're basically saying in different words, I'm not going to comment, I'm going to stay neutral. That's all we're getting with all these McMahon allegation interviews. So, yeah, I personally don't get it. And speaking of the McMahon allegations, it's been a while since we had an update. I couldn't tell you last time there was actual official updates, so who knows what's happening in that case right now. Will McMahon ever be back in WWE? I think it's unlikely, but I mean, never say never. He could very well pop up somewhere someday, but right now it's not looking likely. Anyway, guys, if it does pop up, we'll find out right here on this channel. So stay subscribed, hit the like button. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.